I just want to say that the goal of the committee, and the committee actually did the heavy lifting on this, but I'm proud and enthusiastic about carrying it forward. What the voters really did last November is they were concerned about animal abuse, specifically in the environment of raising and breeding puppies. And so the goal of the committee, and I think they've done a wonderful job of actually adding additional protection to the animals and protect against abuse. But the unintended consequences of what the voters did is they had good intentions, but what they did is they essentially adopted a bunch of rules, specific rules, that are not really scientifically based. They're not based upon veterinarian standards of veterinarian care, but they adopted specific rules that effectively drive every lawful breeder of puppies in the state out of business. And our goal is to allow them to continue business and to uphold the will of the people in regard to making the animals actually safer and less vulnerable to abuse. I don't know, Tom, if you want to say some specific things.
And I agree with what Representative Cox has to say. As he mentioned, we got this bill referred to our committee. I have to commend the committee members. We worked very hard on this measure. We took over 5.5 hours of testimony on this bill and two others that deal similar to what we had here. And after the committee and we heard the testimony, we went and had what we called a work session. We took some of the language that the Senate had passed and what our language was, and we kind of went through it step by step. And the members, we worked on what we could do for the benefit and the best welfare and care of the dogs that were involved here, and also what we can make that our licensed breeders that are in this state, the ones that are doing a good job, can keep doing what they're doing, because that's one of the big things that Prop B does. It doesn't clarify whether you're a good producer or a bad producer or somebody that's in violation or not. It groups all the breeders together in one group and says whatever you are, whether you're bad, good, or otherwise, those are the ones you're going to have to comply with. And if you read it, and especially what hit home to the committee as well as myself, when we had director from agriculture came and testified in front of the committee for informational purposes, every committee member asked him a question, every one. I kept track of it, and that's how involved they were to find out what the process for inspection was, what the situation was. And when he stated the fact that not one licensed facility in the state of Missouri could qualify or would capable of adhering to every provision of Proposition B, it led me to believe, well, maybe this measure was just designed to get rid of the industry. So we really worked hard to where we could come up with some things that kept our good licensed breeders that could still doing what they're doing, but address the issues and concerns of the people that brought this forward. And I think if you ask the people out there that voted for this measure, their concern, what they wanted to vote for was the betterment and the welfare and the care of the dogs, and that's what we addressed in 131.